Our repentant Bill Clinton, he understands the situation, and he understands how ultimately he had a hand in bringing the situation in the Middle East to where it is. Let's see what he has to say, and I'll share afterwards, and I want to hear what you have to say.
Look, I think what's happened there in the last 25 years is one of the great tragedies of the 21st century. And when I tell the young people, for example, who are understandably in America, let's say they're super sympathetic with the Palestinians, well, they've been killed, a lot of those Palestinians have, and all they know is that a lot more Palestinians have been killed than Israelis. And I tell them what Arafat walked away from. And they can't believe it. I said, oh yeah, he walked away from a Palestinian state with a capital in East Jerusalem, 96% of the West Bank, 4% of Israel to make up for the 4% that the settlers occupy that were beyond the borders in the 67 War. And I go through all the stuff that was in the deal, and they it's not on their radar screen. They can't even imagine that happened. And I tell them, the first and most famous victim of an attempt to give the Palestinians a state was Prime Minister Rabin, whom I think loved as much as I ever loved another man. And so Rabin, he dies, and then Shimon Peres is defeated in the election, and where the rest of it is history. But you walk away from these once-in-a-lifetime peace opportunities, and you can't complain 25 years later when the doors weren't all still open and all the possibilities weren't still there. You can't do it. It's just...
Your voice just cracked when you said that.
Yeah. I'm an old guy. I have my regrets. That's one of them.
Regret. What was the regret? We wouldn't be today where we are if the deal wouldn't have been made then on the White House lawn in 1993. Because there was no interest in a Palestinian state. Well, I shouldn't say that. In a small 96% of Judea and Samaria and 4% of Israel. No, because the plan has always been from the river to the sea. Some do it with guns, like Hamas and Hezbollah, and some do it politically, like Arafat and Abbas. I mean, they also create intifadas. But make no mistake, there was never an intention to have a small Palestinian state. And that's why Arafat didn't accept it, because he knows that the more militant groups wouldn't accept it, and he'd lose his power. So better to have the power, hold on to it, and fight off the Israelis and try to get more and more. And that's why we have October 7th. The moral of the lesson is, when you show weakness to people that openly have an agenda to create a complete Arab Palestinian state in all of Israel. Some say it clearly in their charter. Others They may not say it as clearly, but that is their intent. They just do it through political means. You have to be strong. Strong for the security of the people in the land. Yeah. Thank you, Bill, for your honesty. Thank you for recognizing and the penitence. God bless you. And God bless those people that recognize. An opportunity was given twice, and twice it was rejected. It was later rejected again under Ehud Barak with President Bush. Again, rejected because there's only one thing that they want. What are your thoughts about this?